Welcome to today's Business Report. I'm Denise Williams, bringing you the developments shaping markets, capital access, and business decision-making across Jamaica and the region. Let's get into the stories that matter. Government policy is only as useful as people's ability to act on it. When the government of Jamaica announced in 2019 that 20% of public contracts will be earmarked for small business, it created an opportunity. SBAJ President Garnet Reid said, I quote, "When a small business owner walks into our training on March 26 at 1 p.m. at the Exim Bank, we want them to see themselves reflected in the people on stage, not just inspired, but informed," end quote. Attendees will also have access to a free business readiness assessment, enabling them to identify specific gaps in their capacity to pursue government contracts. The event is free and open to the public. The Jamaica Business Development Corporation, JBDC, is encouraging micro and small, medium-sized enterprises, MSMEs, to move beyond basic use of artificial intelligence, AI tools, and begin integrating automation into their core business operations as part of efforts to improve efficiency, responsiveness, and long-term competitiveness. The call comes following the agency's first virtual Biz Zone session for 2026 on March 17, which explored AI for small businesses. Dr. Sean Miller, a computing lecturer at the University of the West Indies, Mona, argued that while AI has become widely accessible, many businesses are not yet using it to its full potential. For the trading period of March 23, 2026, the most actively traded securities were Woodcats International Limited with 5,971,175 units, representing 32.28% of market sales activity. Trans-Jamaica Highway Limited with 4,214,122 units, representing 22.78% of market sales activities. Future Energy Source Company Limited ordinary shares of 839,575 units, representing 4.54% of market sales activities. Investor activity remained concentrated in distribution, energy, and transportation plays, signaling continued interest in dividend-producing and strategic assets. Turning to the foreign exchange market, based on Bank of Jamaica data for March 23, 2026, Forex traders recorded significant activity with strong demand across major currencies. For the US dollar, trading margins reflected steady liquidity, with the US selling at $157.87 and buying at $156.64. For the Canadian dollar, moderate gains supported by $7 transaction spread. The Canadian dollar sold for $109.69 and was bought for $116.69. For the British pound, continued volatility offered short-term trading opportunities of 80 cents in profits for the banks. The British pound sold for $211.80 and was bought for $212.60. These movements underscore the importance of cash flow timing and currency awareness for businesses managing import costs, debt servicing, or overseas exposure. For our credit report tip of the day, the credit report may not be part of the menopause conversation yet, but it should be. Menopause is not just a biological transition. It is a financial inflection point. And while we focus rightfully on wellness, we should be asking, are women financially structured to withstand this transition? Do they have access to capital without stress? Are they building financial systems that can support them when energy, clarity, or capacity fluctuates. Because stability during uncertain periods doesn't happen by accident, it's designed. In our funded and focused feature, in the pathway for entrepreneurial funding, the 90-day cycle of compliance can be made more bearable with AI. So let's unpack what AI does for your compliance foundation of your funding plan for your business. So let's pick on one AI tool. For example, Claude.ai becomes your compliance research assistant and document drafter. So here is, if you can imagine, a practical workflow. So you describe your business structure and current situation to Claude.ai. Claude.ai then helps you identify every gap, missing filings, wrong structure, missing documents. Guess what? The AI tool also drafts the letter, the resolutions, and the correspondence you need. It can also build you a compliance calendar with deadlines specific to your entity type and the jurisdiction where your business is registered. AI can help you prepare the compliance document package that you will attach to every proposal, every grant application, and loan request going forward. And that package typically includes your certificate of incorporation, your TCC, your last 2 years of financials, your business bank statement, your GCT registration, if applicable, and your business registration certificate. When you can produce that package cleanly and quickly, you have crossed the threshold from hustle to operation. So what do you do this week? The first step is an honest audit. Before you can fix anything, you need to know exactly where you stand. Use Claude.ai to walk through this with you. Describe your current setup, ask it to generate a compliance checklist specific to your business type and the types of contracts and funding you are targeting. That checklist becomes your roadmap. And that's today's business report. I'm Denise Williams, bringing clarity to capital, markets, and strategy. Until next time, stay informed, stay intentional, and keep building forward. See you soon.